Hello everybody and welcome back to Megaquarium, where today we're just waiting for the lionfish to be a little bit happier. I think I may have overdone all of their stuff now, because it was all breaking and I was like scared. I was like, oh, I need to put more stuff in and more stuff in. So we'll research the Weasel tank. Weasel tank! And we are researching a shark right now, which I'm really happy about. So one thing I'm going to actually do now. Yes, I'm going to move all the seats again. The more I move all these seats out of the way, the more they're actually starting to get placed properly. So the more I'm sort of getting them places that they'll be useful, you know? I think that's some seats over there. I'm going to move my vending machines. There are people that are really hungry in different parts. People that need the toilet. They try to go to where they can find things like that. But what I'm going to do here, I think, is to put the drinks machine there. And maybe move the chocolate machine over this side. Along with the... Oh, leave a bin there, actually. Put another seating over... Another seat over there. Another seating. And another seat next to it. And buy another bin. I want to keep this place clean. And so far it seems relatively clean. Still have a lot of benches in the corridor. We don't really need that, but it's a good place to store them. Where else a bench could go? Could put one like around here. Just trying to get them out of the way is the main thing at the moment. Is anybody doing any cleaning right now? Oh my goodness me. I'll move that into a bin. Can I put it in the bin? I'll put it in the bin. I'm going to put it backstage. I'm going to move their litter behind the wall. So there's lots of hunger and lots of toilet need over here. So, what I was going to do with this place is I'm going to eventually try and push things back this way. So what I'm kind of thinking is I could put toilets in here. I moved a bench out of the way. I could put a bench in the middle there, actually. Oh, doesn't that look nice? No, it doesn't. It's completely wonky, but, you know, we'll just... try our best with it. So I'm kind of thinking what I'm going to want to do is to put some tanks in around here. Oh, you can be awesome at feeding. Just be really awesome at what you do. I'm not noticing anything that's particularly not being done other than maybe a little bit of cleaning. Maybe I'll hire someone who's got some cleaning ability. You can actually clean up. And then I can manage, I can have a little look at my staff. I can actually manage my staff. And I can say, like, you can fix and feed. I can zone them. Wow, I can make zones for them to, like, actually work in as well. Which I imagine as the aquariums get bigger is going to be really important. Yeah, so far, that's the first person I've actually... hired. Oh, hang on. So you can fix and feed. You can feed and clean. Feed, fix and talk. Yeah, so I had nobody until I hired Isla, who could actually do any kind of cleaning. So I can make, apparently I'm supposed to be able to make her prioritize cleaning. But I so far haven't worked out how to do that. It's not the end of the world, I'm sure she will. And there's lots of bins around and stuff like that. But yeah, at the moment I imagine my prestige would be a lot better if they weren't hungry and stuff. Tank 6 is lifeless and toilet 3 is disgusting. one thing I think would be a good idea would be to put a staff door in here and put a mop bucket behind there for like cleaning the toilet. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move this mop bucket because it shouldn't be over here when the toilets are over there. Although maybe I'll need one a bit later. And we'll pop in a staff door just right by there. Wonderful! So now they can get out and clean the toilets. Tank 6. Which one is tank 6? Oh, you... Oh, yeah, you're getting your protein filter. Did anyone die? Okay, the lionfish are all growing as well. Now, that's a problem. I'm going to just do deals on the shoulder thing. Okay, so... these guys are growing, and that will cause us to need to have bigger... We don't ever need more heating, I don't think. But we'll need more filtration. So I'm kind of thinking, one thing that you can do with these is to move these around. Turn these around. And then I can get another protein skimmer in, because I think that that might actually be needed here. Then also, I'm gonna just make sure I move these to the middle more because it's gonna be a bit hard to get around the back there. Perfect. Weasel tag! Yay! Increase my prestige rank to discover new things to research. There's nothing to research at all now. Which clearly means I should already be at that rank. Okay, so I'm going to try and work on a big tank for my shoulders, and that's going to come over, that's going to be over here. So this staff door may need to move. I think I'll probably want it, no, I'll probably want it about there, won't I? So if I put like a bit of a wall kind of here. And I'll push it back a bit, and we'll put a big tank for the shoulders in. It's going to be a massive tank, huge, absolutely colossal. So we're going to need some space for it. I've got lots of money now, you see, so I can start playing with stuff. Move that barrel into maybe one of the tanks or something. Which one was tank 6 and why is it lifeless? Oh! Oh, you! I meant to put eels in you, didn't I? But I need to work out where I'm going to put all of the filtration stuff. Probably be like back here, to be honest. So we could just do this. So we've got loads of space back there that we can put filtration systems into. Now I could actually move this one back and still be okay. Might need resetting up, to be honest. Okay, he doesn't like being moved. Take the move thing off. And I'm gonna add another tank. Oh, I see how it works. Those combine, even though it. So that's the two tanks that the pump connects to, and it doesn't matter about the. Oh, okay, okay. Because I thought they were connected to individual filters, but they're not. It's a combi. So that's cool. So the next thing I want to do is put a big pump in. Again, so it'll have lots of reach. Oh, where are the pumps? There they are. Large power pump. As close as I can over here. And then that should reach into the middle. And I can put in whatever the eels need. So we're going to put eels in here. The tank itself fits 53, so that should be 4 eels, I would say. I think 5 would be 55. Unless they go up to... I'll just double check the size on eels, actually. It could be 5. Oh no, yeah, I can fit 5 in. 5 eels. They need a hidey hole of about 10. Okay, so I'll give them one of those rock things. If I can. If it'll fit. Fitted column. Will that fit? Yeah, they'll like that. That's cool. They're still apparently about to die. Okay, so why are we about to die? We don't have any filtration yet. 1 power combi enough? No. 2 power combis enough? Yes. And then someone will need to feed them some mussels. Got any mussels anywhere around? Yeah, there's mussels over there. That's a bit of a long way to take them. Probably the closest door is this one, so I would probably say I want my mussels in here. It's a bit cramped, isn't it? So I think I want to just give a little bit more space back here. Because why not? Why not have all the space in the world? Like, seriously. I'm making the money to do it, so I may as well. That's the toilet sink. That's why it has to be behind the counter. Yeah. Behind the little wall. Okay, so what I want to do is put in a second little thing for mussels. Ah, where are they? That doesn't look like food. It looks like a fixing thing. $350, 360 odd. Cool. So I'm going to make my shoalers tank, I think, now. Herbivore habitat, and that's going over here. Ah, good. Cleaning is happening. I am happy with this. So let me make a massive wall tank. No, massive deep wall tank. Ah, I didn't want that to be that size. Don't pop up on me when I'm making tanks. Be better at fixing. That sounds great. I might need someone that's better at cleaning. No, that wasn't big enough. How annoying. Right. I want the biggest wall tank I can get. Oh, it kind of is the biggest. Okay. Build a wall over here as well. And then we need to get everybody out. Everybody out. 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 So I am going to try and... Oh my goodness. I'm going to lose all my lionfish at this rate. Look at these. Get them fixed, like. Now. I'm going to hire a bit more. A few more staff. Okay, I've hired all the staff. All of them. Right. Feeding platform. Again, round the side seems a good idea. Oh. Not sure it's meant to be that way around. Or really that size. That really went wrong there. We'll pretend that didn't happen, right? There we are. I don't know why that was all wonky. Okay, so I need some green pellet eaters and ones that aren't going to be too difficult. So these are orange pellet eaters. So we've got the red-tail butterfly fish. They are green pellet eaters. The flame angel fish and the coral beauty. And that's it. So I hope they live together okay. So don't put them in with stony corals. Don't put them in with stony corals. And don't put them in with stony corals. Well, we can do that, I'm pretty sure. Do you have any other needs? They don't need anything. They need some plants. And they need some plants as well. Can't be housed with other coral beauties, so you can only have one. And you can only have one of these. This is the... Oh no, this is the shoaler tank I wanted to do. Duh, because I'm not going to need half as big a tank for this one. Let's do the shoulder tank instead. So different shoulders. One out of 3. Wow. I do have some shoulders already. So what kind of shoulders do I have? Reef squirrelfish, you are shoulders. Half and half chromis are shoulders. And are they the only shoulders I have? They're non-shoulders. They're anti-shoulders. Congeners. Oh, well, I'd better research me another shoulder. See what I've got. Starfish. And, that's it. Come on, surely the game wouldn't... Surely the game wouldn't give me, like, not enough shoulders to actually complete that task. That seems a bit silly. I've got starfish. Maybe I just didn't look enough. Half and half chromis, they are shoulders. Squirrel reef fish are shoulders. Coral grouper. Can't be put in with another coral grouper. Congeners only. Longhorn cowfish. No, I'm not seeing any other. I'm not seeing a third shoulder. I'm really confused. Because I was given that on other ones. Oh, hang on. No. I'm really confused. I don't understand. That's definitely the shoulder symbol, right? It needs to be in a group of blah, 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 blah. So we've got the half and half chromis and the reef squirrelfish that both want to be in a group. Little group symbol. There is no little group symbol under any of the rest of these. And these can't, the lionfish can't go with anything else. That wasn't a shoulder thing. So I'm very, very confused because then you look at the research for rank 5, there's no shoulders. And these are definitely not shoulders. So how am I supposed to do it? How am I supposed to? Because I built this massive tank to put my shoulders in. Unless the shark that I'm doing at the moment... It's not a shoulder, is it? No. I'm like utterly confused now. Why would you give me an impossible task? Maybe I have to get to level 7 then to get another different kind of shoulder. But I'm sure there were other shoulders before. Oh man, what's this now? Did my eels grow? Yep, my eels grew. Observation request. Okay. Different lionfish. I've got a lionfish one. That's cool. I mean, that was great because I got 2,500 for even taking it, but still. I'm a bit annoyed. So yeah, we need another like protein skimmer or something for the little eels because now they have grown up into big eels. Look at them go! And the tank's really attracting people's attention, and that's great. I can put something in here. Something that'll grow really big, probably. Anything that's got a really huge size on it. The lionfish have massive size on them. Longhorn cowfish do. And so do Atlantic pollock. Oh, we have some Atlantic pollock in there then, because they grow up to 16. This is quite a large tank. Oops. I forgot it was still running. So I want chillers. Big chillers. Massive chillers. And we can just stick them actually behind the tank as well. So that's going to be quite easy. I don't think I have a filter chiller combi at the moment. So we'll just put like chillers along the back. 2 big chillers. A couple of big filters. Oh, 1 big filter will do. Okay, that's cool. They seem alright actually. They just need some like yellow sand eels. Alright then. Let me just allow some access back here and we'll get you some sand eels and you're pretty good then, aren't you? Pretty happy little chappies. Get some starfish in with you later on as well. Sand eels. Yum, yum, yum. Sounds like super yummy. Oh, man. I thought that that wasn't a deep tank, but it was. It's cool. It's fine. We're good. Some negative emotions there. Negative emotions are not good. Eels will grown. My lionfish grew. My lionfish still alright though. Yeah, they're fine. How big is their tank now? They're using 63 out of 90. Okay, that's fine. So people are probably thinking, this isn't the greatest tank in the world. This is a bit of a rubbish tank. This tank kind of sucks. Yay, they learned lots about my lionfish. So I kind of need to get this pollock tank decorated a little bit with some cool stuff. We don't actually, they don't need a lot actually. They just need, just quite happy. So I can put whatever I want in there really. And give them like an ancient gate. Do like an ancient gate so we can pretend that you're in Atlantis or something. And maybe a few sea lettuces. What else can we have? Maybe some rubble at the back there. Eel grass. Quite nice. Have some shells. They could have an anchor in there. So yeah, I like an anchor. An anchor's quite good. You got a pirate chest? Of course you do. Who wouldn't want a pirate chest? Maybe get some starfish in there later. It's a new tank, so I'm not expecting everybody to want to go over there straight away. I will start putting some floor arrows down. I might put a toilet over here as well. Because there's no reason not to. There's no reason not to have a toilet. However, I don't want them going in the back there, so let's just quickly pause it while we put the toilet in. So I think having just the odd toilet dotted around the place is better. Okay. A lot of people are saying they're tired. So I'm going to move a couple of benches out of the entryway where they're not really supposed to be. This way around, it would look so much better. You don't need to be sat there, right? Bin over there. This is starting to look better. Okay, so I think I want to work on the next Belfast tank. As I say, I'm just really confused about the shoalers. Oh, I can see all the tank capacities. Point totals. Oh, okay. Gas needs. We need gas needs on. So hopefully less of them in, like, running around needing the toilet all the time now. So I could try and put some more, like, half and half chromis into this tank. Let's see what that does for my shoaling thing. Two different shoalers in there. So what else counts as a shoaler then? Do you count as a shoaler? No. The size on them. Might be that I can't actually do that until I get to Prestige 7. Which is crazy. But it was nice to put some extra fish in there, because that tank needed a few. I think it might need a larger protein skimmer, though. There we are, feeling a bit better now. And that's now a nicer tank. It's much more prestigious and full of cool stuff. I really want my starfish, though. Like, this lion dude is taking forever. This shark... Lion? This lion is taking forever. Shark is taking forever. Okay, I'm going to have a look at putting a couple of corals in some places. I think I could get a coral or two in here. So what kind of corals do we have right now? Ooh. Be better at feeding. Be good at feeding and fixing. I think we might only have the... Oh, we've got the tubular sponge and that's it. Okay, so we need power lights for that. Do we have power lights yet? This is the question. Oh, my pollock have all grown. Okay, so I've got to be careful. It can eat tank mates up to size 4. Oh, well, that was the lionfish. Pollock growing. You can eat tank mates up to size 6 fish. Wow. I don't think they eat starfish or anything, though. Are you maximum size now? Wow, you actually only just fit. And you need another filter now. I thought they would need another filter. They only need a small one, actually. I'd probably just put a little power filter like that in. That'd be fine. $80 out of 112. We could get more in there, actually. You get better at cleaning, please, because we don't have any really good cleaners in here. I mean, luckily I put a lot of bins around the place, but still. Right, what fish don't we have? Got you, got you. We don't have any oblique line dotty backs right now. They can't go in with dotty backs, grammars, and anthias. They could go with eels, though, or like loads of different things. They are bully fish, and they will pester wimps. Alright then. Where do we have space in a tropical tank? Well, the lionfish won't go in with any non-lionfish. They can't go in with the reef squirrel fish. Well, the reef squirrel fish. I reckon I could get one in there, actually, unless there's any wimps. So the reef squirrel fish are not wimps. The butterfly fish are not wimps. And the... What else have we got in there? Oh yeah. Half and half chromis. They're not wimps either. We could put one of those in there. Or even two. That tank is lovely. A really pretty tank. However, we do need... I think an orange pellet dispenser back here would definitely make their lives a bit easier. filtration is becoming an issue again. I might put in another filter rather than another protein skimmer. But what a pretty tank that one is. So many cool things in it. Got the eels in there, living their best life. Very pretty fish in here and here. They were just my starter fish, so they're not very combined. Then you come around the corner here, there's a toilet, which is cool. These massive pollock, which are pretty nice to look at. These lionfish over here, which are pretty good to look at. Okay, so... oh, we have now unlocked the shark. I would like to go back and unlock the starfish, if I can. Okay, along with all sharks, your powlet needs a supplement to stay healthy. The supplement needs to be fed in addition to normal food every few days. Ensure you have a supplement cabinet in your aquarium. Feeding supplements is skillful work and will take a lot longer for staff with low feeding skill. We've got some higher feeding skill staff now, so it doesn't worry me too much. So I'm thinking, could we get the shark into a Belfast tank? Because we do have room for a secondary Belfast tank over here. And I would like to do that. Shark time! So the lionfish and the shark next to each other. That'd be pretty cool. I mean, I did make this whole area especially so we could have 2 Belfast tanks. Get out of there, people. Ugh, man, you managed to get yourself stuck. I was trying really hard not to get you stuck. There. Moving the palm trees out of the way for some bizarre reason. Okay, so I'm gonna just, I'll decorate that in just a second. Ooh. Why don't you learn cleaning? That would be really good. We really need other cleaners. Okay, next I want to put a platform behind here. Wonderful. Now that is looking good now. So get myself a pump. And then I'm going to stick this shark in and see what it needs. I don't know whether I should maybe... because I've never had a shark before. I should maybe pause it while I put the shark in. It might be a little bit... it might be a little bit temperamental. Sure. My shark. Okay, so it needs 90 temperature, 70. It needs some rocks, supplements, and sand eels. So I can get all of those things. Not a problem. It's beautiful. Let's have a look at more about it. So it gives me 7 prestige. And lots of ecology points. It will grow to 16. It will damage crustaceans. Other than that, it's pretty much alright. So we could have them in with something else, like a coral beauty. Can't be housed with itself. Or we could put like a few things that can't be housed with itself in. Maybe. They're really little though. Now it's a shame it can't be housed with a bully because... I want to put... I could put one in... Oh, I can't even put them in these tanks. No. I could go in with the shark, actually. I could go in with the eels. If I put him in with the eels, will he be alright? Need some plants. Alright then, we can do that. I'll put you in a bit of kelp. I'll make it look nicer anyway. You get to live with the eels. All on your own. Because you don't like others of your kind. Anything else that I don't really have much of? Anything else that will grow quite big? Oh, longhorn cowfish might be a good one to have in there. It might eat starfish. You never keep it with starfish because starfish are cold water, aren't they? They're quite big and they're armoured, so even if it gets to the point where it can eat... I mean, it's a crustacean eater anyway. I think that might look quite nice. Give it a bit of colour in the tank as well. So maybe we can have like 4 of them. And they will grow to... Or do they grow? Up to 16. So if we have 16, 40, 20, 7, 60... 64. Then we have another 6 to get us up to 70. So we've got 36 to play with. Those will go up to 9. So 9, 18. 27. 36. So we could get 4 of them in actually, couldn't we? Yeah. 4 of those guys. That's a pretty cool tank. I like it. Okay, so we're gonna need a bunch of heat, supplements, and just lots of hidey holes, really. Okay. We'll get you a couple of those big pitted column hidey holes. Okay, apparently we can only have maybe a couple. There we are. Looks nice. And just for decoration, I'll put some kelp in as well. To make it look a bit more like it's actually under the sea or something. Under the sea. That tank's lovely. I like that. Okay. Let's see what people think of that. Ecology through the roof. Pop, 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 pop. Pop, 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 pop for science. Pop, 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 pop for the prestige. Yes, very good. Getting there with our starfish, because I want to add starfish into this tank. Okay, so they're going to be a bit annoyed if I don't give them some filtration. Oh dear. Let's put a couple of power combis in then. I need 3 just to get the heat right. And we're low on filtration then, so one protein skimmer is probably fine. Yeah, they're okay like that until they grow anyway. Oh, 8 out of 16 hidey holes. Oh dear, the hidey holes are not good enough. Please don't tell me that means I can't have sharks in this tank. It might do. This tank's really weird because it doesn't really give you many species because of the way it's curved around. That would really suck if I couldn't have sharks in this tank. I would be very upset. I would cry. Let's have a look at how this works then. So they're supposed to have 12. These pitted columns are supposed to have 12 hidey hole spaces. So, oh, it's not enough rockiness. All right then. Okay. Rubble would give me more rockiness. I'll be able to fit any rubble in. Small rocks would give me 1. Okay. No, we're not going to have enough rockiness. What is it that's needing the rockiness then? Is it the sharks? Or is it the longhorns? That's a shame because that worked really well. Are you needing rocks? You don't need anything. Must be the sharks. Oh! Hang on. They don't need hidey holes, they just need rocks. Oh well, it's a shame because it's a really nice look to it, but no, I don't want to sell all of the contents. What do you think I am? I just want to sell these. Rid of them. Okay, we need to put some, like, just boulders in. They're very boring animals, these sharks. They don't need hidey holes, they just need lots of rubble. Some more stones in there. Man, I'm gonna have to fill this whole thing with rocks. There's no room for anything but rocks. That's really nasty. That's really bad. I suppose that's what you get for putting sharks in a Belfast tank. That is what I get. Or at least in such a small one anyway. You can just about fit enough rocks for them in by doing that. So they like it to be very rocky. And then the longhorn cowfish, thankfully, don't really need too much. They can just go in with other things. They're good and they're armoured and cool. But this is good because now they've got what they need. And their tank looks different to the tank next door, which is pretty cool. Why are all those broken? And that's broken. We've got a lot of fixing to do. Organize windows, toggle walls, toggle warnings, toggle tasks. I still didn't manage to work out with my staff. That's being fixed. Okay, that's fine. How to prioritize something. Oh, is that like the priority on it then? That must be the priority. Like that would be the priority there. So I could make cleaning more of a priority than fixing, or fixing more of a priority than cleaning. And make fixing a slight priority over feeding, because I feel that it is important for fixing to get done straight away. So you guys both have fixing as a priority. Ooh, research. Yay. Oops. There's nothing that's a shoulder though. That is a real oversight on their part, really, isn't it? Like, Balam Ras. What kind of? You're a cold water. Having a big warm water fish would be good, because what I would probably do then is move the sharks out of their tank, put them somewhere else. These guys are humongous. So I'm gonna maybe put them in the other Belfast tank. Yeah, I'm gonna just prioritize feeding slightly over cleaning. Oh dear, they have no food. Oops. Let's get that sorted. So I need some sand eels. I'm sure we had sand eels elsewhere. They could have got for them. We need supplements for the sharks. And we need mussels. Oh, cockles. Get cockles and mussels confused. Far too confused. Okay, people aren't really coming around this side, unfortunately. I'm going to put a floor arrow down and see if that will help. Grab a couple of them to go around that way. Like I said, eventually I'm going to have it all going around the outside of this little room here. Ooh. Maybe a bit better at fixing would be good. Fixing seems to be a problem right now. Although since I prioritized it, everything seems to be fixed. So that's good. Although not everybody seems to be fed. It's only halfway through the day though, and most of the tanks are done, so that's fine. Okay, so some things that I can do to make things a bit more efficient around here is to put in a few more toolboxes. To the right place. This one. So I want to put a few more tool stations around so that when things need to be fixed, I don't have to run around all over the place. There's one there. There is one there. Okay, that's really cool. Yeah, I've improved my percentage on this tank without depleting my percentage on the shark tank by putting those floor arrows in, so that's helped quite a bit. I would like some small tanks on the inside here. So we may need to even, like, push things out a little bit more than they already are, because these take a lot of space. I could try and turn them around or something. Don't know. Don't know. I think I want to put some walls. I mean, I'm trying to work out, right? Could I just put walls in, right, before I actually... Oh, that's a shame. It would be nice to be able to put walls in without having to pause it all the time. Do that. Get the wall in. And then just put a wall in here as well so that people aren't just like running around the place. I don't mind wasting money at this point because I want loads of it. Look at me, 11,000. Guess what? Large animals. Fully grown unicorn, sturgeonfish, polar shark, and Balan rasp. They will have what they want, yes. Base prestige plus 200 if I can do all of that, which is amazing. I just wish I could work out what the issue is with the shoulders. I get the feeling like I'm missing something. Like, seems a bit silly. So basically, I kind of need why are you even going down there? No, I'm gonna build a wall across there. And I'm going to start building another part to the aquarium. You guys need moving. But that's going to basically be my wall of you do not go past here for the guests. That's my you do not go past here wall. So actually I don't really need that wall either, but I did need it a minute ago. I'm going to build some more tanks and stuff, but they won't be able to see them. That will make things much better. So I want a wall down the back here. So this is my little room. I feel like I'm boxing myself into a corner here. I'm probably going to want to put a tank in there. Which I may struggle to get filters in for. Depending on the size of the tank. If it was just small, skinny, kind of long tank, I could get away with it. And could put some bigger tanks around the other side here. Probably will need to extend this out though. This is rough. This is rough trying to like plan it all, isn't it? So if I put if I just do a little bit of a another wall across here, then I can plan out a lot of the back of the aquarium without having to worry about guests going through there. I can get them to make me some money and stuff. It's great that the Atlantic pollux have grown. Hopefully the sharks will grow soon. I don't even have the the unicorn surgeonfish, but I think I'm at the moment getting that unlocked. Let me do that. And I'm gonna put around a wall there and a wall across here. Again, so the guests can't get in, because you know what they're like. I'm going to have a look at the fish and see what I've got lots of and what I don't. So loads of those, a couple of those, some of those. I don't have any coral groupers right now. They can't be housed with themselves, or they'll eat crustaceans. Well, maybe they could go in. They're not, like, worried about bullies or anything, so they could maybe pop in there. I just put everything in this tank. Oh, the coral beauty is hungry. Doesn't have any. There are no green pellets left in the entire aquarium. Wow. Okay. Well, that means I need another green pellet tank then, doesn't it? Dispenser in there or something. Were there any green pellets in here? That's weird. It's like that. It's like I had so many of everything else. I didn't have any green pellets. Okay, well, hopefully someone will come along and feed this guy. Nigel. Good old Nigel. Is there a clear route? Okay, they're getting on with the feeding. The feeding has been done over there. Apparently we don't have enough hidey holes, but I could possibly put in a little hidey log. Yeah. Feeding seems to be something I think we need lots of skill in at the moment, so feeding is what you will have. Shark has been fed its supplements, which is great. I love that it has to have supplements. Take your vitamins, shark! Oh man, okay, I got really involved with this again. And so now I think I'm going to need to end the episode there. So I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, then please do leave me a like below. If you'd like to see more Megaquarium, please subscribe. I'll let you know when the videos are out. I hope to see you next time. In the meantime though, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.